players I've ever met. And of course, bringing 3-ship FO. So he took FO as his faction. Scum is actually an assigned faction, I believe, for J-Krewz. And we've got some, is that the hyperspace tracking data, the focus and evade there to start? Yep, looks like it. As we are setting our dials here, this is an important game for Sean, important game for Joe. It'll be a heartbeat away from the championship round if J-Krewz wins this one. I'm gonna open up betting here. And while they're setting dials, and we'll quickly just show you the bracket. You can see our bracket for the playoffs. We're playing Crime right now. The winner of that series will face Psychedelic Peanut Jams, who won our division by a game. Had an epic final week showdown with them. Didn't fall our way. And we've got over on the other side, the north side winner of the wildcard series was J-Krewz as they took down Eurotrash. They will be moving on if they win this game to face the Horse Awakens, the number 2 division seed. Both the 1 and 2 division seeds rewarded with first round buys. That is the bracket. As we are ready to go, time has officially begun. We are playing Assault at the Satellite Array. Let me correct our scenario icon to reflect that. There we go. We should be good. All right, what list do you want to take, Steven?
I'm really stoked about this FO list here.
Do it.
All right, so we've got Major Von Reg with Crackshot Deuterium power cells and Magpulse warheads. So for all of your jamming needs. And then Kylo Ren in the silencer with Instinctive Aim, Lone Wolf, Advanced Optics, and Proton Torpedoes, which is just an absolute deadly combination on Kylo. And then rounding out the 3-ship list is a blast from the past, Lieutenant Tafson.
We got the Bat Wings
with biohack script codes and hyperspace tracking data, Captain Phasma, Agent Terex, and Electronic Baffle. I so stoked to see this shit back on the table. I can remember 2.0. Many of folks brought this onto the table, so I can't wait to see how this plays out with the as you called it earlier, the Batwing back on the table.
Yeah, 8 points, 8, the same price as Django. Actually, I just realized I still have the show points values off. We can show that again. It was for when we were doing our 3-1-2 points games. No. Ship point values. There you go. There you go. All right. Speaking of, not to distract too much, I'll talk about Sean's list in a second. Betting is open, by the way. I saw Copper Blue John getting his bet in. Everybody, get your bets in. Wow, that's aggressive from Kylo. We have our 3-1-2 points tournament on Sunday. 4 rounds of Swiss. The top 2 final. We'll be streaming all 5 of those rounds total on Sunday. So if you want to see kind of a fresh community meta with some different points, different list building choices, the feedback for version 4.5 or final version has been awesome, and the games that we streamed last week were great. So you should definitely consider, there's a couple spots left if you're interested in playing on Sunday. Of course, it's online, or you should swing by and watch if you are around Sunday. I'll break down now, switching back over to this game. I'll break down quickly before we have shots. Sean's list. He's bringing Django with Notorious, Count Dooku, Contraband in the Slave 1 title. We've got Dirge with the Marksmanship, Proton Cannon, Contraband, Baffle, and Zandy Blood title. DFS 081 has those energy shells and independent calcs. And Pre-Vizsla and the Gauntlet has Clan Training, Suppressive Gunner, Contraband, Cybernetics, Mandalorian Optics, and the Swivel Wing. Oh boy. So we've got a
Pro Torp all day.
Yep, it's going to be 4 on 4. And Sean's grabbing 5 dice. Is there a reason why he would have 5? No, he's not. He's not even going to bother with a Pro Torp. He's just going to fire a primary. I think Sean's relieved to see that, to be honest. You still have a good chance of getting some damage in if you fire the Pro Torp. And 3 of 8. Okay.
Nicely done, Dirgy boy.
I love this standoff that we're seeing at the top of the board. Von Reg, Django, and Bree. Woo! That's some spice. And just like that, we're on to round 2. So how do you feel about where everyone's set up?
Well, I'm certainly a bit nervous for Von Reg up there on the top. That's a lot of firepower coming his way. And no, I think the separatist list is in a good spot right now, and especially depending on who ends up winning the road roll. Kylo could find himself in a bit of trouble with Dirge there. It was definitely a little bit surprised that he didn't. Yeah, was definitely a little bit surprised that he didn't go with the proton torpedo there, just because.
Right.
I mean, he's Kylo with Lone Wolf, instinctive aim, and optics is just. I mean, it's deadly. But
yeah, and you have 2 torpedo charges against the list that you probably only need 1 more torpedo. Tavson's positioning already a bit suspect. I expect to see Tavson bank in pretty hard to the left. I mean, where else do you go? Can you fit the 3 bank without hitting the gas cloud? I think you just 2 bank. Yeah, you should be able to 3 bank. Gonna do a quick camera tweak as we get our decloak. I'll be right back, Steven.
Okay. So we got the decloak from Dirge. Oh, that's interesting. Opting to not go for the asteroid there. Got the 2 bank from Tafson, so turning in to help support Von Reg. Reinforcing the 4. All right, so Pre moves straight up the board. Checking for a target lock. He's got everybody available. Target lock on a Von Reg. All right, Kylo is next. Grabs a 5 straight. That is close if whether he's got arc or not. Grabs a focus. Dirge in a great position here to flank Kylo. Yeah, focus stress and grabbing that barrel. I think he's got the proton cannon lined up. Five straight from Vondrag.
All right. That's a nice proton cannon shot there.
Yes,
like
it
you
is.
said. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of violence. Oh gosh. Gonna go to our top-down view for this one here, folks.
Takes the deplete. Grabbing the barrel to get out of arc. And grabs a focus. Yeah, Django's in a really good spot there.
Yep, Django's like, hey, I'll just target lock you and spank you. So Pre and Tavson, they're the same initiative, I believe. 3
They
and
are.
3.
That's correct.
And we have Joe. Oh, Joe's shooting first, so he doesn't really get to do all the crazy Tavson stuff. Notorious on Django is, yeah, I think you just shoot it Pre. You have a 2 dice shot.
I mean, I might just opt to not shoot.
Yeah, as every player experiences, they say, all right, and they look at the Notorious card and go, oh, I don't want to do this. I really don't. Notorious is really rough when you are when you have overlapping initiative and you have to shoot first. And so I think we just saw Vondrag completely opt out of taking a shot. I don't know. Did he check arc to see if he would have had Pre?
He did, and didn't have arc. His only shot was Django.
Sherman, for 26 months, I've pledged my soul, simping for 3-1-2 while playing the troll. You've done a really good job of that. Thank you for being here, simping and playing the troll, my friend. Welcome. You missed it. It's an insane first game, 4 T70s and Zori versus double HLC trick shot, shattering shot, Adas. Okay, Django.
Wow, here we go.
Did he Dooku a crit? He did.
3 hits and a crit.
And oh no, that's multiple blanks. Was it a blank?
It was a blink, but it was out of the box.
Oh
No!
A one shot of Ruski.
Wow!
Oh,
just like
no.
that, Vondrag is gone.
I blame Tony. Tony, I blame you. Tony's saying hopefully this game doesn't end sooner, faster than the first one, and an immediate one shot of Vondrag.
Wow.
The Vondrag special. Yes, Andy. Even at range 0, I rolled the same Vondrag special. Well, it's
does have range 1.
Okay. Kylo, all right. We could get a one shot of a droid here. Wouldn't really be the same, but he's gonna spend the focus. Not the Force, huh? Eh. He will have Lone Wolf. Kylo up next for the one shot. Oh, he spends the focus because of Dead to Rights. Yeah, and that's gonna be 3, and that will kill Doofus. So Joe getting he's gonna get a couple of points from the I think he might get 3 points. Yeah, it looks like he'll get 3 points still this turn, so it's not like the worst. Well, actually, is Tavson in? Tavson might not be in. We'll see. We'll find out here in a moment. This is the Dirgy Boy Proton Cannon. So Joe is really hoping. Oh, it's range 1.
Range 1.
Oh, it's range 1. It's not a great trade. You're wrong. It's a great trade. And spend for 3.
Spend that focus.
Can Kylo roll some paint? He can. He rolls 2. He takes 1. All right, that's fine.
Lone Wolf.
Ooh, wolf it up. There it is. Good call,
Yep.
Steven. Good call. Lone wolf. Oh, spend two
spend that force all day.
force. Yeah, you can't spend your focus anyways. That's why you spent it earlier. So no damage on Kylo. Lieutenant Tavisan does have a range 1 5-die shot into Bree. I mean, that is a lot.
But I mean, I feel like the hard part though is he going to be able to follow up on that? Like that's always been the hard part with Tavston. Is
Hit crit. Okay,
that's
it's not bad though. I mean, it's not a bad roll.
You're not wrong.
And that's gonna be shields. You're right, and Tavson being able to get another shot next turn is gonna be impossible. But when he takes all this damage, he will be able to do extra actions. So Pre now with his charges spent now. 5 dice at range 1. He does have a focus. Tavson has a reinforce. He does have 6 shields. It's a lot of health. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Just one.
Whoa! You pay dearly for the one-shotting of Von Rig, say the dice gods. And of course he rolls the evade. That's true. If Django just slow rolls it, that'll be tough. So, oh man, is Django in range of that objective? No, he's out. So look at Joe. Joe takes every point that is possible to gain. He gets it. So all of that, and it's tied. I mean, that's cool. Assault, be assaulted. So Pumbaa Riders were looking good there. He took Von Ring off the board, which is still massive. Just huge. And you've got one of the 2 ships left. It's a 3-ship FO. I love it. Is a ship that will not be able to turn around easily at all. The series is it is currently 2-0 in favor of J-Krewz, so this is a deciding game. If Joe finds a way to pull this one out, they will move on.
Yeah, I'm interested to see as to where Tafson's going to go. I would say, like, I mean, I think if you send like just straight up the board, and then 1 turn in with Django.
Phasma Stress Gauntlet. Yeah, I mean, there is a stress now. So Phasma did apply. There's 2 stress tokens. Phasma, pretty good. And Dirge is going to baffle. Why not your CIS Dirge? Phasma can't double stress. So how is there 2 stress tokens? Sorry for the vertigo. Each enemy ship that is not stressed, that's correct. So then there's no other way that Pre could have gotten 2 stressed. There's no crit, there's no like panicked pilot or anything. It just took shields. Yeah, let's see. Hello, gentlemen. There should only be 1 stress with Pre-Vizsla because of Phasma. If your early stress doesn't work. Okay.
No, no, no. I didn't see it earlier when I did clan training, so I put one on there to make sure I had one.
Gotcha. So you only have one stress. Okay, cool.
I only have one stress, yes.
Cool. Thanks. All right. The first stress was from clan training. What was Bree's action that turn? I think he stopped, didn't he? No, he couldn't have, because he would have he can't clan training. I think he just did us one straight. I don't remember. Oh, he's asking action though. Sorry, not maneuver. He might have locked Vonreg. I think that's what happened actually.
Yes, it was.
He target locked Vonreg.
And then didn't get to shoot because Vonreg was no longer available.
Yeah, for good measure, I guess Sean totally knew he was going to one-shot Major Vonreg. I will say, Steven, it's nice to have a game here with like not a lot of ships. Like to start, the total was 7 for both sides. Usually it's 12 to 14. Or really like 10 to 14, depending on what faction. But
you're not wrong. It's I mean, it's refreshing for definitely something new. So, and I think that's something that this league definitely by making it extended just opened up some list building that previously just wasn't an available option. So.
So round 3, here we go. Good turn there for Joe in terms of capturing objectives. Did get 3 of them. So we are gonna do Previsla is gonna contraband, stop, take a target lock.
So I think that was that Mando Optics? No, it was not. Yeah, it was Mando Optics.
Oh, he does have Mando Optics.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you for correcting me. That was Mandalorian Optics. Okay. Pre does do a maneuver, gets blocked. I feel like that going straight there makes sense for Tavson, especially if he just hard turns the other way. He's really leaving himself open.
Kylo goes over the rock.
Ooh. Takes just 1. But any damage into Silencer Kylo is so precious.
Also, one of those things I don't think he's gonna have Lone Wolf anymore.
He will not. So do you? I think you need to lock roll. He's gonna focus. He's just gonna focus. Okay. Dirge is gonna hit the rock. He's like, hey, let's get the party started. So he takes a shield. Let's see if he takes another damage or not.
No consequence there either.
Oh, wait, he's using the invisible dice, isn't he? The green ones that, yeah. Just gonna take a lock on Tafson. Also, we'll have that center point. Oh. Django's gonna oh, nice. Get out of that arc. Django shooting at Tafson will allow him to jam off the focus.
Django will claim that top objective this round as well.
Tarek's a calculate, and assuming Tavson takes any damage, he will be able to jam off the focus from Pre-Vizsla, which is big. So you shoot a Kylo here. I think that might be the call.
I think that range 1 is the way to go, and just start chipping away at the.
Nope, he's going to Kylo.
Oh,
He
he's going
doesn't
for
want,
Kylo.
doesn't want Pre to take 4 dice unmodded without a token. 3 dice out the back. Django has Force. Gonna have Dooku.
Yep, spends the Force. Kyle's rolling 4.
Jeez, Kylo, calm down. 4 evades, natural. Where was that with Vonreg, huh?
Kylo clearly went to the Sunny Bounder school for dice rolling.
Kylo, that was a Pro Torp. Or
No,
rather,
was
was that a
range
Torp? It was just range 1. You did catch range 1 on
yeah.
Pre. Okay. Console fire. Pick crit console fire there. Now Dirge gonna shoot into Tavson. Natties.
Nice.
Tavson going to take 1, and that will proc the ability. Did Kylo spend a calculate for advanced optics? I don't think so. I think he just double modded, like modded his dice twice. He did have a focus. He definitely used that for optics. And now that's hit crit. Range 0 from Tavson. The jam doesn't end up mattering. It's hit crit.
Crit is.
Whole breach. Woo. Ruh-roh. 5 hole left with a whole breach. Not good. That might as well be 2 hole left when you have a crit like that.
Rolls for console fire safe.
Now pre-shot back. Just 1. Takes 1. So Tavson is now 2 shields down. Console fire and whole breach, they like if you roll a hit in console fire, then you take a face-up damage card, don't you?
Console fire is just a hit.
Right, but with whole breach, you still take it as a crit.
You take the crit. That's correct.
Yeah, it would suffer 1 or more damage. Yeah. So this is going to be a good turn objective-wise for Sean, I think. Is Django out of that one? He's going to get 2 points.
That's 2. Yeah, you got 2.
7-5, Sean. And so, can the Upsilon fit it too hard? I mean, now you have to slowly start getting turned around. And now Django is going to get stressed with Phasma. Kylo will have to bank. He can't go straight. He can. I think he can go. Yeah, it just has to go fast. He has to go 4 straight or faster. Believe. Let's check one more time here where those nubs are. Yeah, it looks like he can just go straight through. Close.
Does the gauntlet have a 3 bank?
I think so. Let's see. I have the dial I can pull up here. It has a white 3 bank. Nope, we lost our dice game. It's like the 4th time that's happened.
Because I feel like Pre needs to get away from Kylo.
All right.
Because I think Django's a 4K all day. Pop Contraband.
Yeah, Django 4K looks real good. Mando optics again.
He's not moving at all. Grabs his stress focus.
Oh, I mean, you're gonna get a point there, but that's you're out of the game for the game, I think. Reinforce the rear.
So Kylo against the world.
Yep. There's 6 points of previous out there, but I don't know how Kylo's gonna easily get to him with that gas cloud in the way. Pre could block him.
If you did a 1 hard to the right focus barrel roll, does that get you in arc?
Yeah, so yeah, the barrel roll fitting, yeah, absolutely. In my silly little brain, I thought that Pre'd still yet to move, but everyone else has moved so far.
Because Pre just bumped.
Oh,
no. Well, so I'll get a range 0.
Yeah, into a hole breached previous leg could still get some damage. Django does just bank. Didn't want to deal with the stress. The only shot Django will have would be range 3 into Tavson, who is reinforced and get 2 greens. So Tavson's not going to die this game, and he's not going to shoot either, I don't think. He's not even going to have a shot on Tavson. So the only shots this turn is going to be the rear arc of Pre and Kylo shooting as well. He'll shoot before Pre. Range 0. All right, here we go with Joe trying to get some luck. There it is. Hit. Oh my god. Hit crit.
Whoa.
Double evades. Oh,
Evades.
3. Nice. Takes a crit though still.
So,
It's a structural damage. Woo! Console fire will come up here in a second. He'll have to roll for that. He takes another crit. It is a stunned pilot. Ah. If there's any crit to rework in the game, it would be stunned pilot.
I mean, I guess every now and again it's nice to have a crit is like, oh, that's fine. I can breathe a sigh of relief.
It's just everything else has a limitation. Stun pilot, unless you're right in front of an obstacle, it just doesn't matter. So it's like, if a face-up damage card doesn't matter, then I feel like to some level. Stun pilot plus hull breach. That's true. If it happens. So Breeze ability, and that's going to be 3 into Tafson. I think. Yeah. Well, he took 4 shields. Wasn't he reinforced the rear? Or no?
He was.
I guess. So it should just be 1 shield left. The turn 5 coming up.
Does Tafson have a coordinate?
He does.
So the
He
thing with
still
Tafson,
took all the shields. I don't know why.
So if you do the 1 bank, you should still be within range 2 Kylo. Coordinate either in focus or target lock. And then 4K with Kylo. And then dump a approach warp into a 0 agility.
Yeah. That would be enough,
That would be enough to kill him.
Baffling again. Stress off with Dirge. So Sean is giving Joe room to maybe come back.
Yeah, especially with Kylo just 1 shield down.
If you're Sean, you got to be a little nervous. Like I think Django is the X factor here because you have to basically act like Pre-Vizsla's gone. That's gonna be you gotta act like it's gonna be 12-9 in a moment. So Joe is gonna just farm points with Tafson for 2 or 3 rounds, and so Sean needs to try to keep pace, at least get 2 objectives this turn. Does Django have contraband as well?
Django does.
He does. Okay.
So maybe see a 3 Talon.
Yeah, or I'm wondering like if a 3 Talon in a boost or a 4K in a boost to just get that objective still.
But yeah, he definitely needs Django's gun in the fight because if not, like I mean, Kylo's
just gonna eat him up.
Yeah.
Kyle hasn't fired a Protorp yet, has he?
He is not.
Yeah. Interesting to see Dirge. We might see the Talon. I think he might have baffled so we could see that Talon roll from him. Has Dirge... Oh,
no!
taps into the rock. Oh, boy. Takes just 1. He still has taken too much damage, but whatever.
Oh, he's coordinating from the...
Yeah, from hitting... He hits the rock on purpose, almost. Probably. Yeah, look at that focus. And then Kylo could even lock now.
Oh, no!
Oh, that's also bad.
So, stress and... Stun Pylon apparently is in
It does
play.
matter. It does. Sean hearing me and proving me wrong.
Takes the hit. Lose stabilizer.
Down to 1.
Kylo's coming in with the 2 hard. Clears the
Does
stress.
Dirge even fit his Talon roll? He might. He has his proton cannon. He's gonna lock. Yep, just lock Pre. It's the easiest kill shot in the world. Oh no!
Oh, no!
Dirge did a 1 hard. Huh. I would have thought he did the Talon. He takes the damage from the self bump. Oh no, Sean, not like this, Sean. And it is do we see contraband get spent? Yes. I think he's boosting. He is boosting.
That's 2, yep.
So maybe you get a damage or 2 into Kylo.
Although not out at range 3.
At this rate, Sean will certainly defeat Sean. Yeah. Right. So, yep, range 3 into Kylo. You have Dooku. Do you Dooku something here, or you just save it for the...
Oh, Kylo's getting a calculate as well. Yeah, he's
tokened up. He doesn't get Lone Wolf, though, it doesn't look like.
no.
Yikes. Oh, no. Does he have a lock? Does he have a lock? No, he does. He does have a lock. He did Dooku a crit, so... All right, he has a lock. Oh. Just hit crit. Kylo rolls 3 of A's. It's amazing that a game where one of your 3 ships or the 3-ship list gets one-shotted without doing any damage, that you have a game like this. Joe is about to come back. And here we go. I think we're shooting at Yeah,
We're
we're
getting
shooting.
3 eyes. Spend that focus.
Why did he fire a Protorp?
You did.
But why?
Just to make sure. I would.
But
'Cause
with
he needed-
optics and everything, you still with structural, you just need 3 hits, right? I have him at 1 hole right now.
No, he had 3 hull left.
Oh, I thought he took 2 damage for the stun. Oh, you're right. He took 2. Yeah. I thought he had taken more damage there. He didn't roll for console fire yet or anything either, but yeah, you're right. So now that makes more sense. I thought he was firing a Protorp when he had 1 hole left.
No. He had
By
he had
my
still
bad
had 3.
count.
All right, so that's it for shooting.
Contested. Tafson doesn't get that one. They each get 1. 13 to 10. Joe.
12-10.
Oh, he already tallied. Joe already tallied his. Okay. 12 to 10. It's a night of correcting Nick being wrong constantly.
We're in this together.
I do need a partner by my side to call me out when I'm just flat out wrong. Game is shockingly close given the start. Yep. Django chases after Tavson, right? I mean, that is victory pretty much. You kill Tavson. Just gonna be hard to get to him. Not gonna get to him this turn. We're just gonna keep hitting rocks though. I mean, is this intentional? Because he's gonna start. He's lucky. He could have had double the more damage, but he's down to 4 now. Oh, if Dirge down rolls towards him, that's a couple more shots. That's another shot coming in, and he can't coordinate. He's gonna reinforce somehow. Oh yeah, because he takes damage. Yep. Kylo's just gonna zoom. Django just does a 2 straight or 3 straight. He's gonna boost.
Well, Tyler will certainly have Lone Wolf the rest of the game.
Yeah, right. Right, Dirge probably get out of the way of Django. Do you barrel roll? Dirge already has a lock on Tavson for. It's gonna barrel roll to contest. And here comes Django. Does a boost get you a shot? I think so. And he reinforced the front, is what it says. So Terex calculate out there. Range 3 from Django. No reinforce active.
Title.
Here we go. 3 on 2. Calculate for Tavson. We've got ourselves a force with Dooku for Django. That's a great point, Desi. I'll remind him. Hit crit with the title. Oh, just a crit coming through on Tavi. Structural damage coming up again.
No.
The 13 to 11. And now Django is going to be able to catch up to Tavson. Let me talk to him real quick. Be right back, Steven.
Will do.
Hello there.
Hello there.
So just so you know, you cannot barrel roll without focusing with Dirge, so he is stressed.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
No problem.
Okay.
All right. One more game after this one. Well, Dirge's action bar is interesting because it's very rare to not be able to do a booster barrel roll unless you take another action to get there. Like if your ship has the ability to booster barrel roll on its action bar, typically it's the first action you do and then you link it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like with the fangs, you got to barrel roll and then you red focus. I got yelled at for trying to evade with Kylo in my first door tournament. Yeah, that's blasphemy. I mean, if Kylo could evade, I wouldn't be playing the game of X-Wing. Let's just say that. Or same thing if evading added evade results, I also wouldn't be playing.
All right, so turning away.
Reinforce the rear. And with the structural damage, it definitely got to do that. Should have just taken Debris Gambit. That's true. Debris Gambit on Vader is really fun. Yeah, and he's just going to stay stressed. Dirge just wants the point. Go as fast as... Oh. Okay. So Django's going to get hit by a Torp. He does have full shields, though. You just take a target lock, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
It'll be range 2 obstructed, so it'd be 3-on-1 with a reinforce. Here we go. This is for the game. Sean's trying. He's trying. He'll be able to sink another crit through a direct hit. Something fuel leak, something could help him get those 8 points out of Tavson. Just 3 hull remaining. Ooh, not great so far. Has the lock. You do have your force here as well. Did he Dooku? He did not. Just 2. Slave 1 title. No matter what, 1 is going through here. It is a crit. A crit goes through. Tavson down to 2. The crit is a disabled power regular. Doesn't really matter.
All right, so Kyle's going to instinctive aim the
Yep.
proton torpedo.
Now Django's going to need to be careful because he's going to have to fly over a rock to get to Tavson next turn. And if he takes a lot of damage from this Protorp, there's 3 hits and a crit, then he might die to another Protorp from Kylo.
Although Kylo's out of is out of Protorps.
Is he officially out of Protorps? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, he did have to fire one into pre. That doesn't matter. Yep. Can Django avoid taking 4? He can't. He takes all the shields. I still think he's okay. He's got the 6 hull.
Yeah, he Dooku'd the evade.
He Dooku'd the evade. Okay, cool. So yeah, he should be okay. And look at Tafson does get one. Was it contested at the top left? No.
No.
Joe's up 14-13. And unfortunately, it looks like it's probably going to be it for Tafson this turn. I don't think he can juke out Django at all. Django just needs to bank. Well, would do like a three bank over the rock. You'll get a point that way as well.
Yeah, those extra damages that the Tassin took by going onto the rocks definitely coming into play here at the end, because Kylo's in a good position, and I just don't think he's going to have enough time.
So Pumbaa Riders just ever so close now, 2 hole away from taking their first win of this series and forcing a game 4. The wild card series, the North Side South Side series you see at the bottom there, that was the first series of the playoffs a week ago. That was a best of 3. So 2 players of the 5-player team sat on the bench watching their teammates play in a best of 3. First to win 2 advances, Crime and J-Krewz doing so. Crime going to game 3. J-Krewz won their first 2, making the 3 inconsequential. And now the rest of the way it is best of 5. So Pumbaa Riders trying to force a game 4. Sevwall and Crime for this next game trying to force a game 4 as well. I just don't see, there's just no way you can get like some sort of freak roll into Django to kill him. He will hit the rock though, so he will take at least his last shield, maybe a damage card. Kylo would need to sink like triple crit chain into Django, completely whiffing. Needs a hull breach. Yeah, that's exactly. And you can't take a crit from hitting the rock. You can only take crits from hitting debris. I gotta say, Steven, that it's what feels like when I say new, it's not new at all. But those obstacle changes that were made years ago, obstacles are really bad for you. No matter what you bring, I do like that, but man, as a newer player, it's got to be really punishing.
I mean, I guess it's like if that's all you've ever known, though. Like, there's not a like, oh, like back when I played 5 years ago. It's like, well, they didn't. So like,
Yeah,
this
true.
is all they've ever known.
Yeah, but it still can be extra punishing if you're figuring it out, right? If you're flying A-wings for the first time and you hit a rock and you immediately lose half your health, right? Like, I mean, you will say, well, just don't hit a rock. But when you're new, you're learning. You're gonna make mistakes.
Well, at least you can't get tractored onto a rock anymore.
That's true, but we don't cater. We don't cater rules, especially for us competitive players, for new players. We don't cater to new players. But I just always kind of thinking about how AMG would try to speak more to trying to get people into the game, more casual players, more new players, and all also subsequently making things more competitive and more complex and damaging when you hit obstacles. Just a little bit of duality there. So now we're jamming ourselves because of Terex. The other side has been flipped. And that's all he can do. Sure, take a lock. You can. Oh, you can check. You can jam at range 3. Is that what? That's fine. Jago just needs to get into range 1. Pass that jam. So what is that with? Is that just Terex that lets you pass the jam? Action transfer 1 calculate or jam token to ship range 0 to 3. Yeah, that's so good. Oh. Yep, Dirge just sitting there. Focus boost. No!
Oh no!
Why would you go so slow? What?
Yeah, he takes the damage.
Oh gosh. Sean, no. You do. Why you need? There's no way you can block the 3 bank. Kylo optics for 3. Django. Oh. Django takes 2. Yeah, Django's at 3. Yeah, thank you. Redeem curb, please. Yeah, that's. I mean, that was the game for Sean. Ah! Jesus. Well, he's still gonna score. He might score 3 objective points here, but oh dear lordy Lou. Yeah,
I mean, I don't think he's got that center. I mean, it's close, but
he might. I think he does. Right? Maybe. I don't know. Kylo's fine. Yeah, he's there.
Oh, he's there. Okay.
1, 2, 3 for Sean. So 17 to 14. And now
16,
you need
14.
to 16. You need to not lose don't lose Django. What do you do here now? Like,
well, I think Django has to do a hard turn to the right.
yeah, because left can get blocked, right?
Correct. Yep.
Oh, Kylo's just gonna be there range 1.
And
Do you Talon roll?
with Django?
He doesn't have contraband anymore. You're banking
No.
on what? Rolling 3 dice into a 0 agility ship and getting 2 hits. If he reinforces though, you would need 3 hits. Structural and disabled power regulator. Oh boy. Ooh. If Sean loses this game, it was literally because of that. He thought that a 2 bank was enough. When the 3 bank, he had no reason not to do it. There wasn't a single reason not to just dial in the fastest possible maneuver to get you over that rock. There have been, I think, 5 instances of hitting obstacles in this game as well. Both sides, I think, oh, maybe 6. Both sides, I think, 2 each. Joe, I think, has hit it 3 times. And no torch for Kylo, so it will be a little harder to kill Django, and he's going to be able to just pass the jam. Yep. Brutal. So 1 hard fits. And you hope that Django turned that way. Catherine, what's up? Thank you so much for the sub. We're 1 away from 80. Oh. All right, you do a little reinforce of the rear here. What do you think? No, that just jams it off. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, you can't. It's yeah, you're jammed. It doesn't matter. Yeah, don't. Well, here's the thing: you kill if even if you lose Django, you still win, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you still win. Okay, okay, okay.
So it's
Oh,
4v none.
oh, is Dookuing here? Hit crit. That's it. That's enough. That's enough to kill. That's it. Yeah, because Tavson doesn't have a reinforce. That was like genuinely a bad roll, but it's enough. Well, even that, I don't think you. I think Sean still wins because he's at 24 right now. You kill Django, you get to 22. I don't think you can get to 24. I think you get 23, and Dirge might get that top point. So this is range 2. His focus. Your force was spent. You need an evade. You get 1. You take 2. You don't die. And
Wow.
And all of a sudden, this game looks like a total blowout on paper, but it was not. 26-15.